What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the brother Derek Lyles for the donation to the channel via the PayPal. Much respect to you showing love to Too Raw for TV. Also known as Too Raw for Sports. Thank you for your donation, man. I really do appreciate it. I want to thank everybody that has shown love to me as far as monetary donations to this channel and to Too Raw for Sports. So this particular video, man, I want to show you a team that is, in my opinion, virtually unbeatable as far as an all-time starting five. All right? Now, you can make an argument as far as like adding to the bench and all that, man, you know. But as far as an all-time starting five, I don't think it gets better than this. And that is Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Magic Johnson. Okay? Now, just to clarify, in my mind, this is the best all-time starting five lineup ever. Secondly, I think that these versions of each player fits the team. At point guard, I have the '87 MVP version of Magic. Well, I take that back. I have the 1990 MVP version of Magic. All right. This version of Magic, a little bit slower, a little bit, but not much. This version of Magic is an average defender. He's not a lockdown defender, but he's not terrible on defense. All right. This is a much improved jump shooter. This is a jump shooting version of Magic that you have to at least respect. This is also a version of Magic Johnson that is an excellent foul shooter. This is a version of Magic Johnson that shoots around 90% from the free throw line. So he'll key at the free throw line if he gets there. He can actually knock down threes. He had that set shot three. You know, he's not Steph Curry. He's not going to knock him out from, knock him down from all over, from midcourt on. But if you leave him wide open, he can make you pay. Don't think that Magic couldn't score. I mean, the guy, in reality at that time, was averaging 22, 23 points a game. So he could score. And he could, on occasion, drop 30, 35, 40 points. So he can most definitely score if need be. And, of course, he was a prodigious rebounder and possibly the greatest passer the game has ever seen. I mean, he did average an NBA record 11.2 assists per game in his NBA career. I decided to put the younger Kobe as shooting guard. This is like the 2001 version of Kobe. Peak of his athletic prowess, more of a slashing type guy. I mean, more of a slasher at this age, stage of his career. This is when he took that big leap forward. Went from like averaging 15 to like 27 points per game that year. Just a phenomenal player. That's when he truly became more than just a sidekick, but a co-equal in the Kobe-Shaq partnership. Crazy explosiveness, could get hot in a second, but he's young. He's tastes championship glory. Well, then this would be an alternate team, but he's young, but he has so much respect for Mike that Mike and Magic and these other guys, they play at a level that and have a work ethic that challenges Kobe to be even greater but they have the same work ethic or close to his work ethic and skill set that he respects. So I just want the younger version of Kobe. I got the older version of Mike at small forward, just like the 97, 98 version of Mike. Not quite as athletic, but a mid-range master. Um, wasn't a great three-point shooter at that stage. That was mostly because of the finger injury. But he kind of really was a decent three-point shooter, but whatever. A master in the post, still a great lockdown defender, great scorer. Um, Michael fucking Jordan. I mean, and you know, more often than not, he's going to be the closer. Tim is going to be a power forward, and Tim is going to be more of the scorer of the two front court guys. Tim is going to be more of the scorer. I would say Tim on his team might average like 18 and 11 and a half rebounds, 2 blocks. Tim Duncan, I mean, just the big fundamental. He may not be the most vocal dude, but he kills you. He's the silent killer. Clutch performer as well. Makes those around him better. Is the ultimate team player. Will sacrifice numbers for the betterment of the team. And then same thing goes with Wilt Chamberlain. I got the Lakers version of Wilt. I got like the improved version of Bill Russell, in my opinion. It's Bill Russell. It's just Wilt, because this version of Wilt Chamberlain, he doesn't need to rock. He's not interested in scoring as much. He's still gonna get his points because, you know, this version of Wilt. When I say get his points, I mean he's not looking to lead the league in scoring, but he's still gonna be effective because the shot attempts that he get, you're not gonna really stop him. You know what I'm saying? He's a dude that's 7 feet tall, 7'1", 305 pounds, probably like 97, 96% fat muscle. You know what I'm saying? Can bench press over 500 pounds, 550 at this point. You're not going to fuck with him. So if he's anywhere near the basket, it's a dunk. He's going to lead the league in rebounding. Sorry, Dennis Rodman. He's going to lead the league in rebounding. He's going to average about 14 points a game. He's going to average about 16, 17, 18 rebounds a game. He's going to block about 5 or 6 shots a game. He's going to shoot, if this is the 90s, he's going to shoot 65% from the floor. If it's today, he's going to shoot 90% from the floor because nobody's going to fucking stop him. This is my starting lineup. So Wilt's going to give you 14 and 18. Duncan's going to give you 18 and 11. Jordan's going to average about, I see him with more efficiency, even more efficiency. So he's going to average about 30. Kobe's going to average about 28. Magic's going to average about, I'd say 15 and maybe 15. 15 points, 15 assists, maybe seven rebounds. This is a fun. I don't know if this starting five is going to lose. I really don't. I mean, you could argue that they're not the greatest 3-point shooting team, but it's not going to fucking matter. It's not going to matter because they're going to be so efficient and they're going to dominate the boards. Because Magic was a great rebounder for a point guard. Kobe was a good rebounder. Jordan was a very good rebounder for his position. Tim Duncan was a phenomenal rebounder. And Wilt, one of the greatest rebounders, if not the greatest rebounder of all time. So, you know, I would just argue if I had to put up a bench, an all-time bench, Curry at point, coming off the bench, Reggie Miller shooting guard, maybe Elgin Baylor at small forward, Karl Malone at power forward. Matter of fact, not Karl Malone. Give me Charles Barkley, and then Shaq at center, coming off the bench. They're not losing. That team's not going to lose ever. They're winning by an average of 60 points per game minimum.